Thomas the Rhymer and the Queen of Elflyn land. As Thomas lay by Huntly bank, he heard the thrush and the woodlark sing. He heard the jay and the thistlecock, till all the wood about did ring. 'Twas in a merry morning May, as in a pasture alone lay he. He was aware of a lady bright, come riding down by the eildon tree. Her shirt was of the grass-green silk, her mantle of the velvet fine. At every lock of her horse's mane hung 50 silver bells and 9. Thomas arose and doffed his cap, and bowed him low down to his knee. All hail thou, mighty Queen of Heaven, for your peer on earth I ne'er did see. Leave off such words, Thomas, she says, that name does not belong to me. I am but the queen of a strange land, come out a-hunting as you can see. Oh, harp and carp, Thomas, she says, oh, harp and carp, and go with me. It'll be 7 years, Thomas, and a day, till you see a man or a woman in your own country. Oh, harp and carp, Thomas, she says, oh, harp and carp along with me. And if you dare to kiss my lips, sure of your body I shall be. Betide me weal, betide me woe, that fable shall not frighten me. And he has kissed her rosy lips all underneath the eildon tree. Since you have kissed my lips, she says, now Thomas, you must go with me and follow me for 7 years, through weal or woe as chance may be. Oh, she rode on and Thomas ran, until they came to yon clear stream. He's casted off his cobbled shoon, and waded the water up to the knee. Oh, she rode on and Thomas ran, until they came to a garden green. He put his hand up to pull the fruit, for hunger he was like to swoon. Hold back your hand, Thomas, she says, hold back your hand, that must not be. It was all that cursed fruit of thine, beggared man and woman in your country. But I have a loaf and a draught of wine. You may sit and dine with me, and lay your head down on my lap, and I will show thee wonders 3. Oh, see ye not that narrow road, so thick beset with thorns and briars? That is the path of righteousness, though after it but few inquires. And And see ye not yon broad, broad road, which lies across the lily leven? That is the path of wickedness, though some call it the road to heaven. And see ye not that bonny road, which winds about the ferny brow? That is the road to Elflyn land, where you and I tonight must go. But Thomas, you must hold your tongue, whatever you may hear or see. If you speak to any in Elflyn land, you'll never get back to your own country. She's mounted on her milk-white steed. She drew Thomas up behind, and every time that his bridle rang, her steed flew swifter than the wind. Oh, they rode on and farther on. They waded through rivers above the knee, and they saw neither sun nor moon, but they heard the sighing of the sea. And they came on to a castle hall, where all was feasting and minstrelsy, and many there spoke unto Thomas, but not one word to any spoke he. Oh, they rode on and farther on, and the steed went swifter than the wind, until they came to a desert wide, and living land was left behind. In a dark, dark night with no starlight, they waded through red blood to the knee, for all the blood that is shed on earth runs through the springs of that country. Oh, they rode on and farther on. They heard the soughing of the flood, and Thomas said, "Full woe is me, almost I die for want of food." Far out in yonder mountain grey, Thomas, my falcon, builds a nest. A falcon is an eagle's prey, henceforth in no place may he rest. At last they came to a garden green, and she pulled an apple from the tree. Says, "Take this for thy wages, Thomas. It will give the tongue that cannot lie." Next morn from hell comes the foul fiend unto Elflyn land for to fetch his fee. 'Tis 7 years you have been mine, and I know full well he would choose thee. Farewell, true Thomas, I wend my way. I may no longer stand with thee, for even unto the world's end you'll never be betrayed by me. She left him by the Eildon tree, all underneath that greenwood spray, on Huntly bank so merry to be, where birds do sing both night and day. Thomas of Ercildoune was lived in the 13th century. In the Scottish borders, he was a prophet, sort of Nostradamus, predicted the death of the king and so forth. He also predicted that I would drink coffee.